I've been in and out of AA for like 30 years, and it just reminds me of why it doesn't work for me. I don't like the language. It goes against everything that I believe in, everything that I study, everything that Buddhism teaches me, everything that energy work teaches me. I don't like the term powerless. We are not powerless, we are powerful. And it takes away people's ability to know that they're in control. And I don't like how you introduce yourself as an alcoholic or an addict, because every time you claim I am, it solidifies that. And that's what makes you powerless, is that you're succumbing to something to make you feel like you can't do anything about it without being in those rooms. Does it work for a lot of people? Sure. Psychology works for some people and it doesn't work for others. It depends on the individual person. AA is not for every person, and it's definitely not for me. I'm just very, very, very against the language. Words are so powerful, and I don't like the term powerless, and I don't like that people have to identify with being an addict or an alcoholic, because where attention goes, energy flows, right? And your psyche is imprinted with this defeatedness that you have a problem, when really it's the trauma, it's the unresolved trauma, and it doesn't deal with trauma. Not in a healing way, like it addresses it, but it just doesn't mix with the work that I do and the beliefs that I have and the studies that I've done. I mean, it's great to have support and it's great to have other people that are sober to be around, but the program itself, the language completely deters me, and I think it's wrong, and I think it's psychologically disturbing. It's not okay to tell people that you're powerless. It's not. The mind is the most powerful thing in the whole entire universe. The mind is what creates your whole entire reality. And my reality is not that I'm powerless, and my reality is not that I'm an addict. My reality is that I have some deep-seated trauma that I have not dealt with, and then it makes you want to drink. It's the trauma that we are needing to understand. And alcoholism is not a disease. It's not something that you inherit. It's not genetic. It's been proven that there's no gene passed on. It's an epigenetic. Epigenetics are an environmental disposition that shape your DNA to become something because you're surrounded by it your whole life. That's why people with alcoholics can tend to be alcoholics, because it shapes your reality that that's what life is. I mean, I've been studying trauma and the brain and subconscious programming for years and years and years and years and years and years. And Alcoholics Anonymous is just more programming. It's just more subconscious programming, and I don't think it's healthy. I don't think it's a healthy choice of words, and I can't partake in something that goes against everything that I believe. I just can't. It makes me cringe every time I'm there, and hearing these people call themselves addicts and alcoholics and saying that they're powerless. I mean, that is so demeaning. It's so demeaning, and it takes away people's ability to know how powerful they actually are. So I do know the program works for a lot of people, but it's just not for me.